A small request before starting the video. If you love the channel's topic, then subscribe to the channel now and press the bell icon next to it. Because one of your subscriptions encourages me to make better videos. YYNR's Victor should be reminded of the spirit of Christmas, past, present, and future. Image credit, Paramount Media. Victor and Nikki learn about the true meaning of Christmas on The Young and the Restless. Of course, it won't last for long. Victor needs another reminder as to why he should drop his long-running feud with Jack Abbott. Victor briefly learns what Christmas is about. The true meaning of Christmas is about family, hope, charity, and goodwill. One person who needs this reminder is Victor, Braeden, who won't drop his feud with Jack, Bergman. On the December 24th episode, Victor and Nikki, Melody Thomas Scott, were reminded of the spirit of Christmas. Elsewhere, his arch-nemesis Jack gets into the holiday spirit with his family at the Abbott mansion. This doesn't mean the foes will put their differences aside for the holiday season. Their feud will resume come the day after. The Abbotts are concerned that Victor will continue his efforts to destroy their company and their family. Jabot Cosmetics has already been shut down. However, they could still risk losing it all. Why Victor needs another reminder. Victor needs to learn how to set aside his differences. However, he's not the type of man who gets into the holiday spirit. He would rather discuss business than talk turkey at the dinner table. On Christmas Day, YNR airs a throwback episode from 2010. In the special, Victor receives a visit from the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. Everybody is aware that Christmas isn't Victor's favorite holiday. It stems from his traumatic childhood, in which his mother, Cora, Dorothy McGuire, had to leave her son, Christian Miller, at an orphanage. Victor's repressed childhood. She was so poor that she could not afford to raise one of her sons. She kept Matt, Robert Perucha, who was the oldest. Christian waited for his mother to return to him, but it never happened. Christian wanted to move on from his traumatic past. He rebranded himself as Victor Newman, the self-made millionaire. Now, he wants to become a billionaire thanks to Kane's AI program. Victor needs to be reminded of what matters. Family is the heart of the matter, and not the kind that he thinks he can persuade to do whatever he pleases. Hopefully, Victor will learn this lesson again next year. As the holiday season descends upon Genoa City, the lights sparkle a little brighter, the air feels a little warmer, and the city's most powerful residents find themselves confronted by the season's most enduring question: what does Christmas truly mean? For Victor Newman, the patriarch whose influence stretches across Newman Enterprises and the lives of those around him, the answer may not be as clear as the glittering decorations suggest. Over the decades, Victor has been defined by his ambition, his cunning, and his unrelenting drive to protect his empire, often at the expense of the people he loves most. Yet as Christmas approaches, there's a compelling argument that even Victor Newman, the man who seems to have it all, deserves a reminder of the spirit of the season, past, present, and future. Looking back, Victor's history with the holidays is as complex as his personal and professional life. There have been Christmases of triumph, where his family gathered around a tree adorned with luxurious ornaments, gifts exchanged in abundance, and his legacy reinforced with every toast. Yet there have also been Christmases marked by tension and estrangement, moments where ambition overshadowed connection and the cold calculations of business eclipsed the warmth of family. These memories of the past reveal a man who is both human and flawed, capable of love and generosity, yet often blinded by his own power. To remind Victor of the spirit of Christmas past is to ask him to reflect on those moments of joy and regret, to recognize that his legacy is shaped not only by what he achieves but also by the love he gives and the bonds he nurtures. In the present, Genoa City itself serves as a mirror to Victor's current state of mind. The city is alive with celebration, from bustling holiday markets to glimmering light displays, yet beneath the festive exterior, tensions simmer. Newman Enterprises faces challenges that test Victor's control, and the relationships within his family, from the complex dynamics with his children to the fragile alliances with his partners, are as delicate as ever. It is in these present moments that Victor has the chance to embrace the true spirit of Christmas, to prioritize empathy over ambition, to choose reconciliation over rivalry, and to allow the warmth of connection to break through the cold barriers of control. The present reminds Victor that while his empire is important, it is the hearts of those around him that will ultimately define his legacy. Looking toward the future, the spirit of Christmas presents Victor with a vision of what could be. It is an invitation to imagine a world where generosity, forgiveness, and understanding guide his decisions, not just in fleeting holiday moments but as guiding principles that extend beyond December. For Victor, this means recognizing the impact of his actions on the next generation, from his children who watch and learn from his choices to the broader community that depends on his leadership. The future asks Victor to consider the lasting influence of his deeds. Will he be remembered solely as a titan of industry and a formidable adversary, or will his legacy also shine as a man who, when it mattered most, opened his heart and embraced the season's true meaning? Throughout the years, Victor has had allies and adversaries who could serve as conduits for this lesson. Family members like Nikki, who has long been a stabilizing force, remind him of the power of love and partnership. His children, each wrestling with their own ambitions and desires, offer reflections of his own strengths and weaknesses. Even those who challenge him, from business rivals to personal enemies, highlight the importance of empathy, integrity, and compromise. The holidays provide a rare opportunity for these lessons to crystallize, offering Victor a moment of pause in the midst of relentless motion. In this light, the spirit of Christmas is less about gifts or grand gestures and more about awareness, reflection, and the conscious choice to act with heart. Victor's journey through past, present, and future also intersects with the broader moral fabric of Genoa City. The city itself is a character, a place where ambition clashes with compassion, where personal and professional lives intertwine, and where every action has ripple effects. Within this context, Victor's engagement with the spirit of Christmas carries weight beyond personal satisfaction. By embracing generosity and connection, he sets a tone that can influence not only his family but also the community at large. It is a reminder that even the most powerful figures have a responsibility to consider how their choices shape the world around them, especially during a season that celebrates kindness, renewal, and hope. Moreover, the spirit of Christmas can act as a catalyst for reconciliation. In a life often dominated by conflict and calculated maneuvers, the holidays offer a rare chance to mend fences, rebuild relationships, and create moments of genuine connection. For Victor, this might mean reaching out to estranged family members, offering unexpected gestures of goodwill, or simply listening with attention and care. These actions, while seemingly small against the backdrop of corporate battles and family drama, carry profound significance. They remind Victor, and viewers, that the essence of the holiday is measured not in wealth or influence but in the ability to touch lives, to heal wounds, and to foster understanding. As viewers watch Victor navigate this season, the question becomes not whether he will give in to the usual patterns of control and ambition, but whether he will allow the past to teach him, the present to guide him, and the future to inspire him. The spirit of Christmas asks him to step beyond the relentless pursuit of power and embrace a more holistic vision of success, one where love, connection, and generosity are as important as strategy and enterprise. It is an opportunity for character growth, a chance to demonstrate that even the most formidable individuals can be touched by the softer, transformative elements of life. Ultimately, reminding Victor of the spirit of Christmas, past, present, and future, is a narrative that resonates far beyond Genoa City. It is a story about human complexity, about the tension between ambition and empathy, and about the enduring potential for redemption and connection. As the holiday season unfolds on the young and the restless, viewers are invited to witness not just the drama of Newman Enterprises or the machinations of Victor's world, but the quieter, more profound drama of a man confronting the true meaning of the season. The lights, the music, and the celebrations serve as a backdrop for a journey that is deeply personal yet universally relatable, the journey toward reflection, reconciliation, and the recognition that the most lasting legacies are those shaped by love, kindness, and the courage to embrace the spirit of Christmas in all its dimensions. In the end, it is a call to Victor Newman, a challenge to remember that power is fleeting, success is transient, but the warmth we create and the lives we touch endure far beyond any boardroom victory or corporate conquest. By reflecting on the past, engaging with the present, and envisioning a future guided by generosity and compassion, Victor has the opportunity to redefine his legacy not just as a titan of industry, but as a man who truly understood what Christmas is meant to teach, that even in a life marked by struggle, ambition, and challenge, there is always room for love, hope, and transformation. This holiday season, Genoa City watches and waits to see if Victor Newman will open his heart, embrace the lessons of the season, and allow the spirit of Christmas to guide him into a future as luminous as the lights that adorn the city.